Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the My Virgo Friend podcast. I am your host, CheChe. I hope your day is going awesomely so far. Let's go ahead and jump into our deep breathing to get our energy nice and grounded, recalibrate our thoughts, and just get some breath moving in the body. So, if you would inhale through the nose, try to take in more air every time. Try to take in as much as you can and go deeper and bigger with each inhalation. Deplete those lungs. Okay, let's go for 5 deep breaths. Okay, so we inhale. And let's take a sip of our beverage. I've got the agua this morning. Oh Lord, I didn't pour it out. Like y'all, it literally takes like a freaking hour for me to set up to record. Um, because like of course I have to shower just to like get my energy right and stuff. So I shower and like just regular get dressed, but like setting up my little space to record, I have to make sure the lighting is right. I have to make sure I've saged. Do I have my crystals? Do I have my cards in case I want to read on the spot? Gotta like put a little makeup on, make sure I take care of Conan. So I gotta let him out, make sure he's comfortable so he's not coming in to bother me. Make sure my energy is right, make sure I even feel like recording. Do I have about an hour in me to record? So it takes like 30 minutes to an hour for me to record. And if you're watching me on YouTube, I may be fidgeting with my hair this whole time, okay, because she's being ruly this morning. She's doing what she wants to do, okay? Like the curls are here, okay? She's just giving me like mad shrinkage right now. So shout out to my curl friends out there. Cheers, cheers. And let's go ahead and jump into our introductions, okay, to everyone. I didn't say it, so I'm gonna do that now. Cheers to the air signs, Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. A we're in what Cancer season, so you may be feeling a little more sensitive than usual because air signs are usually more logical and in the head rather than the heart. So hopefully this will be a time of you blending, allowing the mind to meet to the heart. And just getting those thoughts a little more grounded and a little more in the body so you can take action and lead with the heart. Shout out to the water signs, the Cancers. Happy birthday to the Cancers. The Cancers, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cheers to y'all. My moon sign is in Cancer. I'm a rising Pisces, so I really vibe with the water element, and this is the time for us water babies to pour our heart out. Okay, we've probably just been overcome with so much emotion lately that it's just time to just spill it all out and just lay all the cards out on the table. So cheers to us having the courage and the bravery to do that and to see it through. Cheers to the fire signs. We'll be coming up into Leo season soon, and Leo is my Vedic sign. So I'm starting to allow myself to really embrace fire energy, Leo energy. So shout out to the Leos, the Aries, and the Sagittariuses out there. Okay, this is a time for y'all to slow down. Okay, because you are gonna have, especially for the Leos, you're gonna have Leo birthday season coming up soon, and it's gonna be fire season. It's gonna be wrapping up the summer. You're probably gonna go hard towards the end. So this is a time for you to just really relax, let things settle, let things flow, and just have a little more trust in your intuition and trusting that things are going to work out. And finally, earth signs. Shout out to the Capricorns, Tauruses, and Virgos. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I'm a Virgo sun. So shout out to my earth signs. And I think kind of like air energy, this time for the earth signs to just really allow their trust and their intuition to take hold, going with the flow, going back to the family matters of the heart, matters of the family and their foundation, nurturing the earth, right? Earth needs water. So just allowing this time for the water energy of Cancer season to just moisten and to loosen up, maybe the rigidity you've been building up in past weeks, because I don't know about anyone else, but June was rough. Like June kind of sort of kicked my ass a little bit. All right. So yeah, the June energy between like Gemini season and Mercury being a retrograde, and just the different planetary shifts and energetic shifts and things, the eclipses, we just came out of eclipse season, or I think we still may be in it, or maybe that was the last one we just had. I think the one we just had is the last one, but I always thought we have one in July, actually, like not just Cancer season, but like actually in July. So maybe it is just Cancer season. But yeah, shout out to the June Cancers. Cheers to y'all. I hope your birthday season is going awesomely. Make sure, anytime you're celebrating a birthday, this goes for anyone, anytime you're celebrating a birthday, allow that to be your time where you celebrate where you are in life regardless. Like, even if you don't like celebrating your birthdays, which I don't understand those types of people, like how could you not want to celebrate the day that you have permission to like make it all about you? It's the day of you, like you should always want to celebrate your birthday. So if you don't, I encourage you to change that moving forward. Consider why you don't like celebrating your birthday. you know is it is it triggering? Like, did you have a past experience that just made it bad for you? Or like, I do not understand why people don't like celebrating their birthday. Like, maybe you had an experience where someone ruined your birthday. Like, have y'all seen that meme or that gif or that little video where they're singing happy birthday to like this 3 or 4 year old, and like her little friend, her little cousin, little sister, whatever, another little girl her same age is just like mean mugging the cake. And then right when it was time for her to blow out the candles, the girl that was mean mugging in the background right beside her goes and blows out her candles, and then makes this face like like a nana and a boo boo face, and like was smiling about it. And I feel like the girls whose cake it was, I feel like she like grabbed her and like started fighting her or whatever. Um, or maybe she started crying. I don't know. There's been so many videos of like kids having their birthday cake blown out by another badass kid. But with that video specifically, it's like, wow, like some people really don't like to see you celebrated. Some people really don't want to see good things happening to you and for you. Wow, we're getting to the message early, right? Some people, and they could be right there. They could be like right behind you, like standing off your shoulder, in your family, considered like family, your friend, someone you just met that feel like you've known them for a long time, whatever. Does time really matter when it comes to knowing someone? And it's sad, that you have to, consider those possibilities, but I get so frustrated when I see that video, because it's like, wow, she is so young, and to already have that mindset of wanting to take an opportunity for someone else, she's gonna be so dangerous growing up, So, um, yeah, I say all that to say this. Make sure you're celebrating you. Make sure you're celebrating your birthday and your achievements and how far you've come, because there's other people that don't want to see you celebrated, that don't want you to know how awesome you are, how much value you bring to the table, that you are the prize, that you are the gift, that you are the privilege. Like, there are going to be some people that hope you never see who you are, like that they hope you never come to terms with your light, and That's just what it is. That's just life. It sucks. Like we kind of expect people to treat us the way we would treat others. And I feel like I'm not that type of person that's like looking at for someone and like, yeah, hoping that they lose. Like I'm very much like a rah rah hell yes type of person. So it just seems so foreign to me when I have to consider that there are other people like that. So not gonna go too deep on that. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, make sure you celebrate your birthdays. I said all that to say this. Make sure you celebrate your birthday. You're celebrating you. Celebrate how far you've come because as I've been mentioning, these past couple of episodes, we're halfway through the year. We're in month 6 of a 12-month cycle. Okay, so we're halfway. Pivot energy, 5 energy. The Roman numeral for 5 is a V, right? So it's kind of making a this way or that way path, right? So, in regards to the first half of the year, how has it been for you? How has your emotional health been? What were you doing on New Year's? Okay, what were you affirming for your resolutions? Okay, or for your word of the year? Have you been living up to that? Where are we now? Where are we going? Where are we taking this? Okay, what is your level up? Okay, look around you. Look at your circle. Okay. Do you have a circle or are you rolling solo? Do you have the same people you started with at the beginning of the year or has that circle totally shifted for you? Do you still have the same mindset, motivation, and energy that you did at the beginning of the year? Did you hit the ground running and lost a little bit of a momentum along the way, or did you start slow? Did you pace yourself at the beginning of the year and now it's go time, it's grind time, it's time to kick it up because you did jog and pace for a little longer than you needed to or than expected? So now it's really time to hit that gas pedal. Yeah. So consider where you are in this time right now, because we have to make sure we're keeping ourselves accountable, right? Yes, we may have people that run alongside us, sometimes for a season, sometimes just until the lesson is learned, so just for a reason, or maybe for a lifetime. And you won't know that until the time passes by, right? But you can't wait for the time to pass by. You have to live now. You have to make sure you're doing what you have to do because you don't want to wake up one day and find yourself going to this celebration and this announcement and this opening and this reviewing and you know and before you realize it, you look around, it's like, wow, everyone around me is being celebrated. What is there for me to celebrate? Oh snap, I don't have anything to celebrate because I haven't been doing the work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then we downward spiral. We freak out instead of freaking in. Okay. We freak out. Worst case scenarios pop up. Yeah. And, with Cancer season, it will be so easy to get swept away in emotion, to get swept away in failure, getting swept away in feeling like I've ruined it. I've ruined it. I've missed my chance. I've missed my opportunity. Let me go get another bottle of wine. Let me indulge in a little more sweetness. Let me indulge in a little more comfort energy. Let me just lay here a little longer. Let me just make the room a little darker. Let me go into my shell. Let me hibernate for a little bit. Let me close off from the world. Let me submerge myself in these waters. Let me bury myself deep into my intuition, deep into my trauma, my fears, my triggers. Oh, those deep crashing waves. I love it. It hurts so bad. It hurts so good. I love it. I want more. I want more of it. You know, it will be so easy to allow ourselves to get there, to get to that point. Okay. In my hands, I have smoky quartz, citrine. Oh, what is this? Smoky quartz, citrine, and then 2 tiny blue stones. I have no idea what they are, but they're tiny blue stones. I know blue stones associate with throat chakra energy, so that's why I grabbed them. And yeah, so those are the crystals I'm holding right now for the message. But what was I saying? Oh, what was I saying? I lost it. Damn it. But yeah, you guys. Oh yeah, getting swept away with the Cancer energy. So we are in Cancer season. Remember, Cancer, the element of water, is sensitive, it's intuitive, it's deep. Think water, deep waters, think crashing waves. So, water is the simplest element, right? But it can be the most complicated, it can be the most dangerous, it can be the most overwhelming element, right? If you have too much water, if you consume too much water, if water gets inside of a ship, even a tiny hole, but if that water, is building up over time, it can cause catastrophic damage. The Titanic, okay? Prime example. I was watching a YouTuber the other day, and he was talking about icebergs and just how dangerous icebergs can be, because on the surface, it's this frozen water, right? So it's the element of water, but it's frozen. It's locked in. It's not moving. It's immovable. It's going against the true nature of water, right? Because water should be flowing. Water should be free and untamed and unrestricted, you know? So with iceberg, it's ice. It's locked in. It's manipulated water, right? It's not flowing. And on the surface, it can appear, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. The water, the energy, the emotion is not moving. It's just ice cold, right? It's just frozen, like, give me fish lips. Give me blue steel. Shout out to Ben Stiller, one of my favorite comedic actors. Him and Jim Carrey, two of my favorite comedic actors. But yeah, think of like blue steel face. Those. Give me fish, serving fish. Yes. But with that frozen energy, that ice energy of like, oh, I'm not mad. Nope. Nope. I'm not mad. You can't break me, right? When someone says, oh, I don't want to be broken, you can't break me, right? It's they're trying to hold it together, right? Then when you think of broken ice, right? Crushed ice, right? So to not break the ice, right? It's keeping that icy tension, right? Ooh, Alexa, play Britney Spears, Break the Ice. Because I was thinking about tonight, like doing a Britney Spears song from a Sexy Sweat class, and I was thinking about doing "Give Me More" because that's my shit. It's one of my favorite Britney Spears songs. Free Britney, by the way. I've always been Team Britney, like since forever. I went to her concert in high school. One of the best moments of my freaking life with my mommy, with my best friend. Shout out to Mama Chi. But I love Britney. Free Britney. Look into the movement if you have no idea what I'm talking about. Hashtag Free Britney all day, every day. Okay. But I was thinking about doing Give Me More for the song tonight, but maybe I'll do Break the Ice. But anyway, listen to Britney Spears. Um, Breaking the ice. So to keep that icy tension, right? It's not allowing the flow of the emotion. It's not allowing the true essence of that energy, of that water energy to be displayed. So with the iceberg on the surface, it can appear, oh, not so big, but underneath the water, underneath that frozen layer of ice, right? The iceberg can be way greater than what it actually is, right? Titanic. On the surface, it looked like, oh, the iceberg is way over there. Nah, player, underneath the water, where the bow of the boat, the bow of the ship or whatever, it hits, before the dock, before, they underestimated, I guess. But what I'm trying to say is, all right, water energy, it needs to be flowing. So if you've been feeling icy lately, because we did just come out of Gemini season where we're being more logical rather than intuitive and more in the head instead of the heart and body. So now it may be time for you to break that icy tension, allow you to really tell someone how you feel about them, show up for somebody, really address that stressful energy head on instead of running away from it, instead of avoiding it and drinking the pain away and having, just all this pleasure and all this covering up of what you really need to deal with, right? Deal with it, handle it, face it head on. Maybe the ice needs to be broken. You like what I was reading this meme the other day, and it was saying how stupid it is to be in this dating world now, because it's like this competition to prove like who cares the least, or who can cut off the quickest. And it's like it's so stupid to it's annoying when you're a naturally empathetic person, a naturally intuitive, loving person, and showing emotion comes easy to you, it comes natural to you. You are very honest and vulnerable in how you feel, and you do that with no other reason other than to, because that's you, that's just all you literally know. And then the other person that you're sharing that energy with, they don't appreciate it enough to respect it, first of all, and to reciprocate it. And then you have to go on defense mode of like, oh, did I show them too much too soon? Am I so-called chasing them away? And it's like, no, like I did what comes natural. I did what feels right, you know? So it's just frustrating that this toxic culture is like not winning, but it's just so popular. It's so sensationalized, where it's like cool to be a cold-hearted person, like, we keep hearing the term narcissist, it's becoming more and more common, it seems. But yeah, it's just, it's just it's frustrating to live in a time where you feel like your true energy or your true love and your true self won't be reciprocated or respected because people like the idea of hurting others. They like the idea. Why do I keep dropping the stone? They like the idea of causing confusion, So, and that goes right into the moon energy that we're experiencing now. I'm recording this on a Wednesday. I was supposed to get this out on a Monday. Sorry. And I'm gonna get to a point where I stop apologizing to y'all about when I don't record. But I really want to do well with doing 2 episodes per week. I really want to build my consistency with that. But the energy was not hitting. Well, no, I don't say it wasn't hitting, but maybe it was hitting a little too much. It was hitting a little too much. Because I had the meditation meetup on Saturday. Shout out to the meditation meetup crew. Okay. I love y'all. Everyone that's ever attended, whether one or consistent ones, I love y'all. If you hadn't come in a minute, I miss you. Would love to see you. Please come back. Let us know how you're doing. Update us on your life and things. But yeah, shout out to the Yumi Yoni. Shout out to everyone that just love and support the meetups. I appreciate y'all. But damn, what was I saying? Yeah, the Pisces moon energy. So over the weekend, we had the meditation meetup. It was for the full moon in Capricorn, but I want to say that occurred like last Wednesday, last Thursday. So by the time we had the full moon meditation meetup, the moon was in Aquarius. Okay. Wow. I just had like, oh, just all of a sudden hunger pains. Like, oh, like right in my sacral chakra, like in between my solar plexus and my sacral chakra. I just got really hungry. Whew. Oh my God. Oh, that was so uncomfortable. Wow. Oh my God. Drink some water, y'all. Have you noticed that you're a little more dehydrated than usual lately? Have you noticed the theme with that? I've noticed because I naturally drink tea all day, every day. So that's like a big part of my water consumption. And sometimes I have my gallon of jug that I'm carrying around and drinking, but there are days where I do not finish the jug and it carries over to the next day. But lately I've been like on my water bottle kick. Sorry y'all, I know that's not a good thing, but I need to get that zero filter soon so I could just get the water from the spigot. But anyway, I just noticed I hadn't been drinking as much water as I naturally do because I'm one of those people that love water. It's good to me and I want more of it, okay? I don't understand the people that don't like water. Like, what does that even mean? And if you don't like water, you need to start training yourself to like it, okay? How many more end of the world apocalyptic shows and series and movies do you need to see that it's very possible that you will have nothing to drink but water, if that, okay? So you need to start appreciating the element of water, okay? And that's another theme with Cancer season or any water element season, really appreciating the element of water or appreciating the element of the season that we're in, okay? So we're in a water season, really appreciating water, drinking more water, taking more baths, enjoying the pool. Like if you live in an apartment complex, you have a pool and you haven't been to the pool yet, this is your sign to go out there and enjoy your pool, okay? Especially if you live in a climate where the weather isn't all that great all year long, or you don't have a lot of good days, you don't have a lot of hot days, you need to get out to that pool. Or if you're always working and you barely have any time off and you just happen to have a day where you have 2 hours where you can go get in the pool for like an hour or so, go get in that pool. Wake up one morning and immediately just put on a bikini, put on those trunks, go to the pool, okay? You don't have to go with people. You don't have to wait for people to get over to your house to meet up with them. Go to your pool, okay? If you have access to a lake, to a natural body of water, if you're close to the beach, if you're within a reasonable driving distance to the beach and you want to go to the beach, to the lake, to the springs, whatever, go to that natural body of water, okay? Even if you go by yourself, even better. If you go with your group, even better, whatever, okay? Just get to some water, okay? Whether you want to go there to have fun or you want to go there to meditate. There's no right or wrong way. Just make sure you're getting around some water because it may be healing to you. You may get some messages from being around the water. It may just really help you to heal in a way that I can't explain or put into words, but get you to some water, okay? Also, with enjoying the water, make sure you're enjoying the sun as well, getting that vitamin D. Okay, with Cancer season, it's so easy to want to be in the house because it is so hot, right? Maybe you want to, wait till the sun goes down, or you want to wait till it gets cooler, and then when the sun goes down or when it gets cooler, now you don't want to move. Now you're stuck in the house, and one day of hibernating in the house because it's so hot outside turns into a week and turns into every weekend, and then a whole month has gone by. You hadn't enjoyed outside because you're so used to sitting in the house where it's cool. Okay, you're so used to sitting in the shade. Okay, being all shady and whatnot. Okay, you sitting under the umbrella and under the awning all the time. You're not living under the sun. Okay, you sitting in the shade watching everybody else dancing under the sun. You watching everybody else enjoying their light. You're watching everyone else allowing their light to be seen. Are you catching them? Are you catching them? Don't be on the sidelines watching everybody else's glow up. Okay? When we get into Leo season and everyone is starting to feel alpha male-ish, alpha female-ish, boss level up energy, and they're wearing their crown and they're showing off their summer bodies and they're showing off their new business and they're celebrating their new marriage, their new engagement, when they're just embracing their light and their royal energy, don't let your ego be swayed by your emotions, okay? Don't you be salty water, salty tears over here, okay? Crying, boo-hooing over here, okay? Kind of hush. Don't you be over here crying, okay? All sad and whatnot, being jealous, letting your ego get out of control, getting your ego out of whack because you didn't manage your emotions as you were going, okay? Remember, we've been talking about this pivot energy. Where do you need to pivot for your glow up? If you're not celebrating a glow up right now, you need to be making changes, making moves, so you will have a glow up by the end of the year. We just had the full moon in Capricorn. So this is the time where you should have been releasing, right? Remember, full moons are about closures, endings, okay? So as we move from the full moon to the new moon, which we'll be celebrating next week, the new moon in Cancer, okay? As we move from the full moon to the new moon is considered waning gibbous moon, okay? That's the phase it's in. Waning gibbous. The moon is waning when it goes from full to new, okay? When it goes from light to dark, when it goes from where you can see it to where you can't see it, all right? So make sure you're managing your emotions now. All those ideas you created, okay, those experiences you accumulated in Gemini season, that network you were building, okay, those projects and ideas you started in your head, we need to bring them down through the throat chakra into the heart, okay? You have to go through the throat chakra to get to the heart, okay? bringing that energy down from the crown chakra through the third eye, okay, seeing it with clarity, through the throat chakra, speaking on it, admitting it to yourself. Okay, you don't necessarily have to tell your business, you don't have to necessarily tell a bunch of people, but you can at least be real with yourself. You can at least speak your truth, right? Speaking your truth of the heart, right? Cancer energy is always going back to the heart chakra. So Gemini season, bringing that energy down into the heart. What do you really want to be doing? Are you happy? Okay. Are you doing things that your heart loves? Are you living from the heart? Let's think about this. Let's really consider this. Are you living from the heart? Are you doing what you love? Are you doing what makes you happy? Are you doing work that you like to brag about? Are you doing work that you would do for free? Are you doing work that comes natural to you? Are you working on those passions? Are you showcasing your gifts? Are you showcasing what you love to do? Because this is that time of year where you need to be real clear about that, okay? Maybe you need some nurture. You need to nurture yourself a little bit more because Cancer energy is the mother energy. So hopefully you're getting a little more bonded with your mom at this time. Hopefully, and when I say bonded, it may be in the sense of healing, and healing can be messy, right? Healing can be tears, healing can be crying, fallouts to where a fallout happens, to where there's a conversation. So then we come back better than ever. We come back bigger and stronger, you know? So it may be that energy, you know, the mother daughter energy where you're butting heads. You may have to have that in order for that tower moment, that eclipse energy to come through to just make this radical change. And then a conversation is sparked because of that tower moment. And now you can come to a place of understanding with you and your mom, or you and that maternal energy in your world, or you and your own maternal energy. You know, are you taking care of yourself? Are you nurturing yourself? Are you getting rid of those unhealthy habits that you know don't mean you well? So this is for you too, not just, you know, the maternal energy that's external to you. It's for you as well, just making sure you're taking care of yourself. So um are you doing things from the heart? Are you doing things that you love? Because time waits for no man, okay? Time is going to continue to pass you by if you don't get serious about what you want. Like, be unapologetic about how you love yourself moving forward. The self-care needs to be radical right now, okay? The self-care, I'm clearing off the cards, y'all. The self-care needs to be radical right now, okay? I'm going to do an oracle reading. Because like I said, the moon energy right now is in Pisces at the time of this recording, because you know the moon moves like every 2.5 days. So it was in, you know, Capricorn for a little bit, then it was in Aquarius over the weekend. So now on this Wednesday it is in Pisces. So Pisces energy, again, another water energy, right? So we're feeling double water energy these next couple of days. And with water energy, it's flowy, it's intuitive. But Pisces energy, which has the rulership of Jupiter and Neptune, it can be very sleepy, it can be very dreamy, so very nap-ish. It's reinforcing that nap energy that we feel with Cancer and Taurus energy, two other very nappy signs, okay? And I say nappy like as in sleep, right? But they love sleep, they love rest, right? So um, that's why I'm recording this today, because I needed to nap yesterday. Like, I really wanted to film early Monday morning. Nope. Okay. I was, you know, just one feeling it. Okay. Don't want to give too TMI, whatever, but I just needed to rest on Monday. Okay. Just need to rest my body. Okay. Because my lower back was killing me. And yeah, I just needed to rest. So I tried to do it yesterday, and I literally took 2 naps yesterday, y'all, because I just had to. I just had to lay down somewhere. It was just so exhausting. So that's why I'm here today, recording, and we're still in this Pisces moon energy. So Pisces moon energy is very dreamy. Make sure you're taking um being mindful of your dreams. Be clear on what messages are coming across in your dreams. Be mindful of your feelings at the time of your dreams. Are there certain people popping up in your dreams? Are you having the same type of dream? Are you having a reoccurring dream that's coming through? Just pay attention to the dream energy right now. It could be really helpful to you. If you have a dream journal, awesome. Okay, you're ahead of the curve. You're working on extra credit right now. If you don't have a dream journal, it's never too late to start keeping up with your dreams and stuff. So don't ever think it's too late to begin your spiritual journey. Okay, like if you missed the full moon and you didn't meditate, don't feel like you can't meditate now. Like it's never too late. All right, so what I do also, you guys, I was telling this to my meditation meetup crew, like anytime I start to feel my thoughts derail and I start thinking about shit that doesn't matter, and I start thinking about people that piss me off and experiences that have disappointed me and anything that's going to get me into a worry state, I literally immediately start speaking affirmations. I love you, Sherelle. I love you, CheChe. I love you, Sherelle. Like I just start saying I love myself, and I say my name. I speak my name every time. I'm shuffling them now. And the card that popped out, it says your hard work is paying off. I'm gonna keep it because I was still like clearing the energy, but we'll see if it pops back up. And what I started doing recently, in addition to speaking the affirmations ferociously and fiercely immediately, okay, because I feel like if I'm minding my business and then I start thinking about somebody that has stressed me out or has disappointed me or frustrated me or whatever, it makes me think that they're thinking about me, and they're having that energy and they're transferring it to me. And so I'm like, no, 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 I'm not home. I'm not home to receive that package. Nope. No, 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 no. We're not vibing on that frequency. Okay, we are not the same. I don't think those thoughts. You can think those thoughts by yourself. I'm not going to think those thoughts. So that's just my way of kind of like getting out of that mindset. And what I've started doing now is like right before I started filming y'all, I like was getting my hair together and I put a whole bunch of oil at the crown of my head and scratched my scalp so it could like seep in. And then like right when I was about to start filming, a stream of oil just rolled down the center of my head. So if you see me swiping oil off my forehead, that's why. Okay, I'm anointed. But damn, what was I saying? What was I saying? Anyway, keep up with keep up with your dreams and things. All right, so I have the Moonology deck. Again, bottom of the deck says it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. We know that's the very first lunar cycle because astrology starts with Aries season, right? But yeah, so Pisces energy, it's very watery, dreamy, intuitive. So keep up with your dreams. Spirit, allow the cards to pop out. We'll do like 3 cards like last time. 3 cards for the message for the oracle reading right now. But yeah, so keep up with your dreams, keep up with the messages you're receiving from the world. You know, sometimes I'll get the urge to listen to a song, and then when I'm listening to the song, it'll have a message in it. For example, like there have been times where like I'll think of Lil Wayne, that John song he has with Rick Ross. Not one of my favorite Lil Wayne songs. Every now and then, well, there's been a time where I'm like, oh, let me listen to that song. And then like, I want to say like the very first lyric is fo 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 dun 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 come the cat or something like that. And it's like 444 is one of my angel numbers. So it's like, oh, okay, that's why I needed to hear that. Or if I want to watch an episode, like if I'm like, oh, what should I watch? Oh, well, let me watch this series. I hadn't watched it forever. And let me choose this random episode. Let me click this one. And then like early on in the episode or early on or in the middle, whatever, they'll be like, oh, 333, right? And it's like, oh, that's why I had to watch this because I needed that message, you know? So just be mindful to the messages you're getting from the universe, from people speaking to you, from you being led to watch something, listen to something, read something, go somewhere. Spirit speaks, universe speaks. We just have to listen. We just have to pay attention, okay? So what are the pop out cards? And what else? And make sure you're celebrating yourself because Pisces energy is also dreamy energy. Okay. So connecting the dreamy Pisces energy with that love, heart chakra energy of Cancer with the Cancer season we're in. This is a magical time. Double water, double intuitive energy, okay? Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon and Taurus card, okay? That's going to be in Scorpio season because that's the sister sign. Let's get two more cards out here. Okay, so this is the time to make your dreams a reality, right? This is the time to bring those dreams that's out in the clouds where that Pisces energy is, right? It's heads in the clouds energy. It's, when you're on a plane at sunset and you're going over the clouds and the sun is setting, it's that beautiful pink, burnt orange color with the purples, it's that energy, that Pisces energy. Second card is a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. That is going to be Libra season. So another Aries card. We got two full moon cards pop out. What's going to be the third one? And yeah, so bringing that dreamy Pisces energy that I'm on top of the world. This is exactly what I wanted. I've made it, because Pisces energy, Pisces is the last zodiac sign. So it's like yay, the end. I made it to the top. I'm swimming. Oh, and the third card is you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Aww. And that's the next moon phase we're gonna be in. Bottom of the deck is the new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. This card is so beautiful. If you're looking on YouTube, you get to see it. But yeah, so bottom of the deck, expect powerful change. Cool. We are still in that eclipse energy, so we can expect some type of change, right? The only constant is change, yeah? So we have three cards out here, two full moon cards, one new moon card, okay? We have full moon in Taurus, then the full moon in Aries, and then the new moon in Cancer, okay? The full moon in Taurus card, full moon in Taurus is always in Scorpio season because that's the sister sign. And it says your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. So this is earth energy, incorporating earth energy into this watery Cancer energy we in. Second card, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries, which is going to be in Libra season, which is going to be like right after my birthday. So that's like September 19th, 20th until October 22nd, something like that. And then the new moon in Cancer, we're in Cancer season now. The new moon will be next week. And it says you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so with this message, Taurus energy it's grounded, it's practical, it's building, it's earth, it's grounded, okay? So we're moving from the full moon in Capricorn energy, which has that same theme of being grounded, having a plan, doing your best, right? And Taurus energy can also be stubborn, okay, in a shadowy sense. And you want to make sure that with this new moon and Pisces energy that we're feeling and this watery Cancer energy that we're feeling, that we're not getting swept away in just emotions, but actually putting boots on the ground, actually making it make sense. It needs to be practical. It needs to make sense. Like, yes, it's a dream, but we don't want it to be a fantasy, right? We want it to be something that could that could manifest. We want to make this manifestation happen. We want to see it through. We don't want to have half-ass success, right? We want to have full success, complete success. So in order for your dream to not just fizzle out, in order for your dream to not just get swept away with the other ideas, think like message in a bottle. Think how many dreams and love letters were placed in a bottle and thrown into the ocean with the hope that the other person finds it. Oh, I hope someday you realize how much I wanted you. I hope you realize how big my dream was for you. I hope, I love, you know, casting all these dreams into the ocean only to never be seen, right? Only to never have a sense of practicality to be celebrated, right? We can only celebrate something that's been practically done, right? Like if it's just an idea of fantasy, okay, great. Until let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're done, right? Don't tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you know, right? But what you think it is, what do you know it to be? Knowing comes from having a plan. Comes from having resources, from thinking it through, from seeing, what's all required here. What is this going to require of me? Because Taurus energy is also ruled by Venus, okay? Like Libra energy, which is when we have the full moon in Aries, right? So we're still having that heart energy, okay? To be practical doesn't mean you take the love out of it, okay? Self-love is holding yourself accountable. Self-love is making sure that you're not wasting your time, right? Because earth energy is grounded. It's what you can see. It's not just, with water energy, you can't really grasp water, but you can grasp earth, right? And earth needs water so that it's not so rigid, so that it's not so so it can moisten, so it can soften and be a little more flexible and mutable. But water also needs earth to get you grounded, to give water some purpose, right? To give water some shape. Okay. So let's give these dreams from this Pisces energy. Let's give these passions of the heart that you have with this Cancer energy. All right. Let's take these dreams, this watery, intuitive energy, and let's make it a little more practical. Let's give it some shape and the dings go off. And the dings go off. It's 10:55 right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I know I was listening to the last episode. Every time said the dings go off, I couldn't hear the dings in the recording. So maybe y'all can't hear it when my phone goes off, but it was just a bunch of dings just now. So earth needs water, but water also needs earth, okay? So let's give these dreams some shape. Let's give it some practicality by creating a plan. Creating a plan comes from doing your research, doing your due diligence, and time. You can't rush it. Rushing waters, crashing waves. Don't go crashing into stuff. And then with the Taurus, it's charging bull, it's raging bull, right? So don't get so carried away and now. Don't get so stubborn and carried away with that energy of like, oh my God. But no, just get real and clear about what you want. Pivot energy, right? Which way are we going? Taurus is the second sign. Okay. This option one or option two? Because we got to do one or the other. Where are we going? Which direction am I going to charge? Which energy am I going to take this? Okay. So full moon in Taurus, like I mentioned, is in Scorpio season, which is another watery energy. Okay. So let's see how we can transmute the watery energy from fantastical with this Pisces moon to a little more practical and deep into the pit of us. Let's bring it down through the heart chakra into the solar plexus down to the sacral chakra, okay? Which I'm pretty sure is where Scorpios probably ruled, sacral chakra, because it's all sexual and whatnot. But yeah, let's transmute the watery energy from like fantastical to practical, okay? Scorpio energy and Taurus energy is investigative. They're going to have a plan. They're going to stick to the plan because they're fixed signs, okay? So we're not going to be so mutable like Pisces energy. We're not going to get so swept away. And we're not going to be like so quick and chargy with the cardinal energy of Aries and Libra. We're just going to make the plan and stick to the plan. Let's see it through. Let's see it through just to the end, to Scorpio season, okay? This is going to be right around, right before Thanksgiving is when Scorpio season ends. So let's see it through. Let's see this plan through. Let's see these dreams and these visions and these ideas through. Don't just let them stay in your head from Gemini season. Let's pull it down into the body and get it into the body so we can charge ahead with it, right? And in charging ahead with this practical plan, we see the full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches, okay? Um, mm, Full moon in Aries, like I said, is in Libra season, which is going to be around September 20th until about October 20th. A fiery. Fire because Aries is a fire sign, right? We're coming into a fire season right after Cancer season, with it being Leo season, right? So this makes total sense as to why a fire card would be second, because that is going to be our next move. So with the fiery climax approaching, Aries energy is very independent. It is very, it can be selfish, and that is good based on, it can be good or bad depending on context. But in regards to taking care of yourself, in regards to nurturing yourself and your needs in your heart, you absolutely have to be selfish and just making sure that your needs are spoken for and that you're doing what you have to do for you, right? Because if you have the mindset, for example, if you have the mindset that money is the root of all evil, and you go through life thinking, if I like money, if I want money, it makes me a bad person. And if people have money, they must have done some bad things to get that money. Or if people have money, they must don't believe in God like I believe in God, because God says to love money is bad, and I'm not going to love money, so I'm not going to require money to appear into my life, right? The fact is that money is a resource. It's something that you literally need to get through this world, to get to operate as a member of society. You do need it, okay? And how you get it is your choice. How much you get can be a big part of your choice as well, okay? Whether you're choosing to work for someone else or work for yourself, you have a great deal of power in regards to how much money you're able to have in your world. Okay. So even though you may have this mindset and this core value system of not being greedy and not wanting to be rich, but want to live a comfortable life, you want to have enough to get by, you're feeding yourself this language that you're not worth it. You're feeding yourself this language and conditioning your energy to be okay with the bare minimum. You can keep the breadcrumbs. I want the bread. I'm good on the breadcrumbs, bruh. I want the bread. You can keep your good morning text. I want good morning cuddles. Okay? You can keep I think I like you. No, I want some for sure loving over here. Okay? So when it comes to what you need, you can't help what you need. Okay? So it's just all about how you're treating others and what your motivations are with that money moving forward, right? Like, you need what you need. So self-care, self-love is making sure you have the money that you need. Self-care and self-love is making sure that you toot your own horn so that people know what you have to offer. Aries energy, they're very proud. They're very, exciting. They're very fun. They're beautiful people. Okay. They're usually very well dressed, usually very well put together. Mariah Carey is Queen Aries. Okay. So Aries is going to be very fun energy, right? Beautiful, fun, childlike energy. And they usually act first and think later. They're more so in the body rather than their head. So we can learn from the Aries energy to just be a little more impulsive. If you tend to drag your feet, if you tend to be setting water, right? If you tend to be like a puddle of water as opposed to crashing waves, or if you, uh, prefer to be a little puddle as opposed to a flowing stream, as opposed to a wild spring, right? A refreshing spring. What type of body of water are you? What's your body of water? How are you manipulating or utilizing your water energy? Remember, we're mostly water, like what, 70, 75% water? What type of body of water are you? Are you flowing? Are you stagnant? Is your water clean? Is your energy clean? Or is it muddy? Is it pissy? Are you pissed off? You got pissy water, huh? Are you a pool? Are you an amusement park pool? What type of water are you? So when it comes to your water energy, the resource, the energy that you need, you can't help what you need, right? So when it comes to money, growing up with this mindset of, oh, I don't need that much to make me happy, or oh, enough is fine. No, 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 no. It's okay to want the bag energy, right? Like, what I realized for me the other day, I was meditating, because you all know I'm a natural, right? I have naturally curly hair. with my makeup, it's pretty natural based. I don't like beat my face down. I'm not wearing false lashes, and I'm not really wearing weave unless I have box braids. And I can admit that a big part of that is because I grew up appreciating natural beauty, right? So the opposite side of that is like, okay, if it's not natural, then it must be fake, right? So it's like, okay, I want, it's like I took pride in being natural. But when I look at the women or look at the people, right? Because men as well. When I look at the people that are able to beat their face down, they could do their makeup, right? They have mastered the magic of glamour. They're able to braid their own hair. They're able to install their own weaves and wigs and frontals and all this stuff. Like, I wish I was that type of black girl. Like, I wish I had that magic that naturally came to me to adorn myself and to embellish myself. Those are adornments, those are embellishments. Adornments and embellishments have been around since the Egyptians, since the Greeks, since before time, since way before I got here, way before, since the standard of beauty became a thing, right? That's always been here. So it doesn't make it any less for someone to adorn themselves, right? For someone to embellish themselves, for someone to make themselves look and feel better. Because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you perform better, you treat others well, you know? So that just came to me the other day when I was meditating. It's like, wow, my whole life I've been denying my Leo crown energy, right? Because I feel like we're born into the Western astrology. We're born into the tropical sign. So, yes, I'm a Virgo according to tropical astrology. But in Vedic astrology, Vedic, which I feel like is more Middle Eastern culture, in Vedic astrology, in Indian culture, I am considered a Leo. And as I continue on my spiritual journey, as I continue to ascend, I can feel myself becoming more Leo. I could feel myself becoming more fire rather than earth, right? I could feel myself going from green to red, more, moving from that heart chakra and more into the belly, right? I don't have to be so sweet and innocent and like, oh, Southern sweetheart. I could be, that sexual goddess that's moving from the core, that's moving from my sacral chakra. I can say that I'm horny and that I have lusty needs and I have desires, right? I could be that fiery person. I can give myself permission to be that. And with this Aries energy, again, that's acting first, thinking later, speaking first, thinking later. It's just in the body. They're just doing what they want to do. And it's just with this watery energy, it's so very important to make sure that you're moving with passion, moving with some zest, right? So I forgot how I got onto the subject right now, but um in the body, just getting in the body, because movement is medicine, right? Movement is medicine. So with this fire energy, with this water energy, getting in tune with your emotions, and then getting into that flow, because as you continue to flow, as you continue to move, now you got momentum, now you got gusto, now you got some gas to burn with the fire flames of Leo season is coming up. Okay, all right. And then the fiery climax is going to approach. So this fiery climax could be some sex, because Aries energy is Mars energy. It's and both of these cars is Mars ruled energy, because Scorpio is ruled by Mars, Aries is ruled by Mars. The two cars so far, Mars energy. Okay, so as you become more grounded, and as you allow your water to flow, and you're getting into the movement, getting into your body, and you're building up that momentum. Now you're shining, okay? Now people see you dancing in the sun, okay? You're coming out from the shady trees, and now you're starting to dance in the sunlight. You're coming up from under the awnings, okay? You're coming from inside the house, and now you're going outside, okay? And so now that you're going outside, you're being seen, you're in your light, okay? People are seeing your light, all right? And they're like, ooh, they're sexy. And you know why you're appearing sexy to them? Because you're just flowing. You're doing what comes natural. You're doing what feels good. You're doing what's in your dreams, Pisces moon energy. You're doing what's from the heart chakra, Cancer energy, okay? And you're just flowing with the waters. You're just moving and you're just feeling good, right? Because after the moon moves from Pisces, it's going into Aries energy, right? So again, moving from that water to that fire, as you move in your water, as you move in your intuition, in your energy, you build that fire, you build that momentum. Oof, I just got that hunger pain again. Ooh, drink some water, y'all. Mm. It literally feels like, you ever seen those action movies where the assassin or the burglar or whatever, they're on the outside of the building, skyscraper style, and they're, Spider-Man style. They're, in all black, um, lowering themselves from the roof down the glass, down the side of a building, and then they put the little glass thing against the glass cutter thing against the glass, and they laser a circle out of the glass, and then they take the glass out, and then they're able to read. That's literally what it feels like in my pit when I get those hunger pains. Like they just, like I'm being lasered open. It hurts. but but yeah, getting into your fire. And as you're shining, as you're allowing yourself to be seen, you're allowing the light to be on you, you're allowing your light to shine through you, you're smiling more because you're living from the heart. You're smiling more because you're not so worried about getting sunburnt. You're putting on sunscreen. You're putting on sunblock. You're not worried about going outside because you ain't got nothing to wear. Nope, you ordered some clothes and now you feel good about what you're wearing, so now you can go outside now. Or, you're worried about, oh, ain't nobody outside. It doesn't matter. You've enjoyed your alone time so much. You have no problem going outside by yourself now. And because you're enjoying yourself outside, you're enjoying yourself outside now. Now, other people that's also vibing, enjoying themselves, okay, feeling good, looking good, feeling good, vibing high. Now, y'all can vibe together. Now, new friendships are happening, okay? New fuck buddies, new lovers are coming into play, and a fiery climax approaches. Oh, snap, you just got offered a deal. You just got offered an opportunity because now we see you. Oh, snap, you just got offered a new friendship, a new person that you could work with, a business proposition. Oh, snap, because we see you now. Oh, snap, now you got a lover, homie lover friend now. A new fuck buddy, yes. Summer of love is here. Summer of romance, right? It's here now. The fiery climax. So what do you want your fiery climax to be? Okay, what do you want this impulsive Aries ram energy to be? Where are you trying to ram into? Where do you want your fiery climax to be? Where's going to be your glow up? Didn't I mention this at the beginning? Where's your glow up going to be? What's your climax going to be? Where are you climbing to? We just came from full moon in Capricorn, the goat, right? Going up the mountain. What's your climax going to be? And we end the reading with you and your loved ones are safe. Okay. So the only new moon card has got this dark moon with that sliver of lighting and this beautiful blue crab that's glowing. Okay. If you're watching on YouTube, but you and your loved ones are safe. Okay. So what this says to me, you, literally you and your loved ones. So the people you keep in your heart is safe, is what I get from this. You and your loved ones are safe. So whoever you store in your heart, so that's going to be your younger self, that's going to be your higher self, that's going to be your mom, or whoever your maternal figure is, or whoever serves as a lover capacity to you, whoever you're storing in your heart, they're safe. It's okay. You don't have to worry. You don't have to act from fear. You don't have to be hesitant. You don't have to be worrisome that it's not going to work out. Aries energy doesn't give a fuck. They're going to go for it. Taurus energy is going to be right behind them, going for it, okay? So this Cancer energy is just reminding you that you're supported in your movement. You're supported in the actions you need to take. You're supported in this plan that you're bringing to life. You're supported in these manifestations, and you're worthy of these dreams. You're worthy of these Pisces visions, okay? You're worthy of the energy it takes to get it done. You're worthy of the time that's going to be needed for it to come to pass. As I mentioned, these two full moons are at the end of the year. They're in fall season, okay? We're in summer right now. We move from summer to fall, so it's going to take a little time, right? Water energy isn't so quick. It takes a little time, right? Like a little drop of water, it'll fill up over time, but it's still gonna need a little time, right? Even if the water is flowing, it still needs a little time for it to fill up whatever container it is, depending on how big the container is, right? Depending on how much space is allowed for the water to flow in. So that speaks to me also. Have you released enough for the new waters to come rushing in? Have you let go of what you needed to for the new water to fill your cups, right? Like I seen this meme earlier today, and it was of like back in the day with the cobblestone bricks that they used to make for the roads. They used to make it where there was so much of an indentation in each cobblestone so that when it would rain, it would fill up with water to make little bird baths for the birds or whatever animals that needed to drink water, right? Um and also, like I was talking about the Titanic at the beginning of the session, right? How much water are you allowing to get in, right? It's a time and a space for everything, right? But how much water are you allowing in? How much more blessings flow are you going to allow into your cup? Are you going to allow into your base and your container so you can shine, so you can glow up, so you can level up? If you're only allowing this much compared to a whole tub, the blessing is going to hit a little different, don't you think? If you only got one hand out compared to two hands out, the two hands is going to get a little more blessing, right? It's going to get a little more water. It's going to get a little more loving, okay? So how much space are you allowing for the new to flow into you? You can't be stubborn, holding on to everything, moving on slow, shadow energy of Taurus. You don't want to be shadowy Aries energy either, okay? Being super impulsive, not allowing yourself to make the change, right? Aries and Taurus can both be stubborn to change. And sometimes change is letting go. Sometimes change is ending, right? Sometimes change is no, dropping all of it. Tower moment, right? Mars energy is tower moment energy as well. So just trust and know that you are safe. Your loved ones are safe, okay? If you have a dream, a vision where you want to be a blessing to others and you're scared to make the move because you don't want to be a burden to others, just trust that it's going to be all right. Trust that everyone is going to be cared for. You're going to be looked after, and yeah, you're protected in your movement. So I'll go ahead and end the message there because we don't went over. Like of course, I didn't come on with a outline of what to talk about. I was like, I know it's Pisces moon energy, and I'm gonna just talk. And here we go. We got an hour and 8 long message, y'all. So the cards again: full moon and Taurus energy, which is gonna be in Scorpio season. Your dreams need a practical plan. Water needs earth, but earth needs water as well, okay? So this watery energy allow the stability of the grounded earth energy to help you, okay? If you have a Taurus friend in your world, allow that Taurus to support you. We move into the full moon Aries energy. A fiery climax approaches by you getting more practical with your plan and getting away from the stress of the water energy. You can put your feet on the ground. You can go dance out in the light, dance out in the sun, be seen, so that you can have a glow up energy, so you can have a climax happen, or maybe an orgasm, okay? Get you some, all right? And then the last card, new moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones is safe. Your movement is supported. You're flow is supported. You just gotta flow, you just gotta move. Okay, Aries and Taurus energy, they're both charging type of energy. They're both charging animals. They're running. Okay, so get clear with your heart, get clear about what you want to do, start taking action, start taking movement, and then things go off. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it there. My right eye is jumping right now. It's itching, itching, itching. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Everything is working out for our highest good. Let's go ahead and end it here, you guys. And yeah, let me play with the left hand. I need to start practicing that more. And let's round it off with a few money affirmations. Money comes to me easily and frequently. I love money and money loves me. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. Money comes in, money flows to me. It all flows in so effortlessly, consistently, and fearlessly. I don't know. But I enjoy doing what I love. I earn money doing what I love. Money continues to find me. I have $1,000 deposit. I have another $1,000 coming. I just signed a six-figure deal. Okay, I just made a new sale. I just booked a new client. The money is here, the money is coming, the money is flowing, and it just started raining outside. Money flow, blessings flow, money flow, blessings flow, money flow, blessings flow, and everything is working for my highest good. Yes, I love my self. I trust myself. I forgive myself. I give myself permission. I love myself. I trust myself. I forgive myself. I give myself permission. I love myself. I trust myself. I forgive myself. I give myself permission. As above, so below, as within, so without. And so it is. And so mote it be. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. So this new little sound. Oh, is it because I was to the headphones? Okay, yeah. I was like, dang, is this happening because I'm playing with my left hand? But anyway, let me go ahead and wrap it up here, y'all. I love you so much. Find me on Instagram, CheChe Babe, CheCheBabe, as well as the My Virgo Friend podcast. Okay. Please continue to share the podcast. If there's any other podcasts you want to see me on, let me know. If there's any other podcasts you think I should be featured on, let them know, let me know. Let's make that happen, okay? I'm so grateful to y'all. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye. Have a great day, and make sure you do your affirmations, and my mommy is calling. Love you.